Why you wore that Trump hat in here? Tell me about this Trump hat.
I'm a die-hard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump.
Wait a minute.
Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Now, you know, well, I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
Yes,
but
sir.
Now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school.
He got a point on this one. This video is brought to you by Save the Storks. Save the Storks, ladies and gentlemen, is a pop-up Save the Storks event right here in Scottsdale, Arizona at my headquarters. We're doing a joint event, so it's a meet and greet with me, and also you'll be able to see the state-of-the-art medical mobile clinic that Save the Storks has, and you will not be disappointed. I'm going to give you just some quick facts, and then we're going to get to the video. But the medical mobile clinic offers free pregnancy tests, STI tests, and ultrasounds for young women. 4 out of 5 young women that get onto the medical mobile clinic or go into the medical mobile clinic. It's pretty much an RV that they've outfitted like a medical clinic. And 4 out of 5 young women that go on, they leave making the decision to keep their child. There's 97 buses in 34 states, and it's bridging the gap between women and the medical clinic. One thing I love about the medical mobile unit is that they pull them right up in front of, you know, Planned Parenthood and these other places and give women the option to get on, to get good information, to be heard, not be coerced. I mean, all of the things that we would hope for our daughters, our mothers, or anybody that have been found, you know, in a situation where they're experiencing an unplanned pregnancy. So I want you guys to go to Eventbrite. The link is in the description section. It's on Saturday, November the 4th from 11 to 1 p.m. Tickets are only $2 on Eventbrite. The only reason we have them at $2 is because people want to play fraud and they want to buy 1,000 tickets to throw off our event, but you're going to pay $2,000 to do that. So make sure you go. The link is in the description section. We're going to have a really good time right here at the Officer Tatum headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona. Save the Storks and the Officer Tatum. We're doing an event. Make sure you show up, like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Now, let me give a disclaimer for Charleston White. Now, Charleston, I think from the funky town, Fort Worth, but he's somewhere from where I grew up at. He got to be somewhere in that area. I think he's from Fort Worth, where I grew up. But, you know, the dude say a lot of great things, and then he says some dumb things, like some things that I think are absolutely ridiculous. And I've heard him say a few things. Some people say he's got anti-Semitic remarks that he made. You know, that's irrelevant to what he said on this particular situation, because like a broken clock, I think he's at least right twice a day. And he has said a lot of incredible things. I'm not going to lie. You know, Charleston has said a lot of incredible things that most people won't say. But then sometimes he go off the rails. But I want to just play this clip because it's rare that you see a black man from the hood with at least a little bit of hood credit actually tell the truth about Donald Trump in front of a man who clearly is a career Democrat that don't know what he's talking about. So I'm going to play this clip about Charleston's support of Donald Trump and just watch this beat down. Just watch it. Roll the clip.
Why you wore that Trump hat in here? Tell me about this Trump hat.
I'm a die-hard Trump supporter. In my household, you got Martin Luther King, you got Jesus, and you got Donald Trump.
Wait a minute.
Not in that particular order, but yeah, you got Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Donald Trump.
Why you got Donald Trump? Now, you know, well, I'm a straight Democrat, but I'm for the best person.
See, that's what they all say because they know they full of crap. I'm a Democrat, but I'm for the best person. No, you're not. You're a Democrat and you only vote for these Democrats and they're never the best person.
Yes, sir.
Now, why you got Donald Trump?
Because I paid attention in school when I was a kid, and so I know the true history of both the Republican and Democratic Party. I know that they really didn't switch during the Nixon Southern strategy. That one became more clever than the other in dealing with black people. We the Democrats, we got away. We were the Republicans' friends. We was their friends, but we were the Democrats. When you look at the origins of the Ku Klux Klan, it originated out of the Democratic Party.
The Ku Klux Klan?
It did.
Okay.
Every civil rights legislation that ever has been passed in this country was authored, written, sponsored, and voted on 100% by Republicans and not Democrats. Every civil rights legislation.
Well, what you gonna do?
So let me have a credit about Trump. Right. So as a kid, I remember being 6, 7 years old and seeing Donald Trump receiving an award with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks, from the NAACP. Not only that, he engaged and interacted in our culture from the 80s throughout the 90s and even the 2000s, from rappers to Michael Jackson. So when we looked out into our culture, his face appeared many, many times. So for me to grow up now and then hear the media, because before the media started saying he was racist, I never heard a black leader say it. I never heard my grandmother say it. I never heard no one even mention anything bad about him other than rappers giving him praise in over 300 to 600 rap songs. So for the media to say, oh, he's racist, I knew they were playing con on him. And I can remember when America was great. I can remember when black children could play outside all day long and you didn't hear about kids being kidnapped. You didn't hear about drive-by shooting.
Now, you know he go on to continue to bludgeon verbally this gentleman on his own show because his face is in the background, so it must be his show. He accidentally got the wrong brother on the show because he got whooped. That's just what it is. I mean, if we were just to be honest with one another, Donald Trump was very celebrated. Nobody ever mentioned Donald Trump being a racist. When I was growing up, nobody ever said Donald Trump was racist. He was a celebrity. Everybody loved Donald Trump. They want money like Donald Trump. He in music videos with rappers. He got P. Diddy and them under his armpit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in the media try to say he's racist. That's what made me become Republican and made me follow Trump, or at least support Trump in the election in 2016, because I said, let me go to his rally because these people are saying he's racist. I never heard this before. I want to know for myself because I'm an adult. I don't need to listen to what somebody else told me about Donald Trump. And then when I went to the rally, I was like, well, I agree with everything he's saying. Oh, they're not kicking black people out of the event. Those black people are sitting there yelling at the top of the event, causing a disruption. And Donald Trump is a private citizen, and he bought this as a private event. And in a private event, they have the right to ask you to leave if you become a disruptor. And if you refuse to leave, you're trespassing at a private event. And there's an announcement at the beginning of the event at Trump's rally that says this is a private event. Donald Trump's campaign reserved the right to ask anybody to leave at any time. The announcement was made by law, and I was a cop in the city. So by law, he had every right to do what he did, and they weren't just protesting, they were disrupting. They were trying to interrupt his speech. They were blocking people at the door. They were trying to fight people. They blocked everybody in the front entrance, and us and the media had to go out the back door. They could have set us on fire. It was a fire exit illegal activity that they were doing. It was against the fire code. All of them should have went to jail, but we didn't take them to jail. So, I mean, I saw it with my own eyes. Charleston is just saying the same thing. He's just reiterating it. And black people like him refuse to acknowledge it because they bought into the Democrat lie. And when they say they're a Democrat, they got to stay a Democrat, because if they ever claim not to be a Democrat, all of the black people that follow him on his show will never listen to him again. And he will lose all his audience and become an Uncle Tom Coon sellout. He won't be able to sell ads on his show, and he won't make no money. That's exactly what's going on here. But somebody like Charleston don't care. He say whatever he want to say. But he's telling the cold hard truth, and a lot of black people don't want to hear it. But the ones that do, they hear it and they become free. Why? Because the truth will set you free. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go into the Eventbrite and check out the event November the 4th. I should memorize this. We just officially said it. So November the 4th, 11 to 1 p.m. in Arizona. The Eventbrite ticket list or Eventbrite tickets are available in the description section. You can get you one of these shirts as well. It says Yahweh, pretty much Yahweh, the Tetragrammaton. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. You'll know what it is. All right, this is in Hebrew. All right, love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.